Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. And the Blazers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Memphis offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Looking for more room. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Offense getting set for first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The quarter comes to a close and UAB is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 42. It's a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Blazers. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there getting set.
UAB 10, Memphis 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. They're setting up the screen. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll immediately call timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go.
And they got him for the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Offense gets set for second down. Leaves it with the running back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Tigers! What a catch and run for 6.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's another.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
UAB.
Quickly to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Smashes him with the stiff arm. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. A defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.